कैसे पूछ सकते हैं, कौन से एक्सप्रेशंस को यूज करना है वहाँ पे, क्या आप मेरे लिए एक गिलास पानी ला सकते हैं, प्रोडक्ट को हम कैसे मांग रहे हैं। हाय एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू एन अनदर वीडियो ऑफ दिस लुक्स रियली वेरी फॉर्मल। तो आप इसे जरूर यूज करिए। जो कि आपको फिजिकली हेल्प चाहिए तो क्या आप मेरे लिए एक नई कार ला सकते हैं। इमेजिन दिस वर्ड इन योर माइंड सो दैट यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड इन अ बेटर वे। अगर आप तैयार हैं कि आप उनका हेल्प करने वाले हैं, लाइक हाउ टू एक्सप्रेस द फीलिंग्स, विल अंडरस्टैंड दैट हाउ टू यूज सम इंटरेस्टिंग एक्सप्रेशंस। करना तो चाहते हैं बट किसी मजबूरी के कारण, कुछ रीजंस के कारण आप हेल्प नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, राइट? क्विकली गेट स्टार्टेड आवर वीडियो. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video of most using spoken English words and sentences. But today in this video we are going to talk something special which would be really very relevant for you all. In this today's video we are going to talk about some beautiful expressions which you guys can use at these three situations in your life. So the first condition is when you have to ask for something to somebody, and the second will be when you are ready to help, how to express your feelings when you are ready to help somebody. The third condition will be that how to express your feelings when you cannot help, because generally what happens at the time when you cannot help somebody, you must use those words which are so polite, because there you are refusing that you cannot help them, right? So you should be really very polite to them at that time, because generally what happens in our daily life that we have to ask for a lot of things to the people, right? हमें मांगने की तो जरूरत बहुत पड़ती है, राइट? कभी हमें हेल्प की जरूरत पड़ गई, कभी हमें किसी प्रोडक्ट की जरूरत पड़ गई, तो हम कैसे मांग सकते हैं इन अ ब्यूटीफुल एक्सप्रेशंस. दैट्स व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू लर्न इन दिस टुडेज वीडियो, दैट हाउ टू एक्सप्रेस योर फीलिंग्स एट दीज थ्री कंडीशंस so that nobody can be hurt, or you can understand that how to use all those expressions in a beautiful manner, right? So you are only requested to watch this video till the end. Take your notebook and pen so that you can write and practice it by speaking again and again, so that you can use all those things in your daily speaking activities also. So you need to write it in your notebook so that you will revise after the session as well, right? So keep watching this video till the end. Now without any further delay, now let's quickly get started our video. So we have the first condition here, that how to ask for something to somebody. When you are ready, when you need help, when you need a book, when you want to ask for a pen to your friend, so how could you ask there, right? आप कैसे पूछ सकते हैं, कौन से expressions को use करना है वहाँ पे? Let's look at this. So for that, the first expression is could you please. Now how can you use it? Could you please, like for example, could you please do this for me? क्या आप मेरे लिए इसे कर सकते हैं? For example, could you please get a glass of water for me? Could you please get a glass of water for me, right? This would be a great example, right? So whatever the help that you want to ask to somebody, you can put it here in this blank, right? So you can put it here. For example, you can say that could you please get a glass of water for me? क्या आप मेरे लिए एक ग्लास पानी ला सकते हैं? Could you please get a glass of water for me? I hope it's clear. Let's take a look at this. So you can say here, could you please get a glass of water for me? Could you please get a glass of water for me? Now you can say this in English and express your feeling that you want to take a glass of water. I hope this is clear. Now let's take a look at this second expression, that how can you use it, right? Because the first expression is really very common, right? ये first expression बहुत common है, इसे हम अपने daily life में अक्सर use करते हैं, right? Now let's try some interesting expressions which you guys can use here. आप इसके जगह पे बोल सकते हैं could you give me a hand with? Could you give me a hand with, right? But remember always that this expression is all about when you need somebody to help you physically. To help physically. This expression can be used when you want somebody to help you physically, right? वो आपके साथ काम में हाथ बटा दे. अगर आप इस फीलिंग से अगर आप एक्सप्रेस करना चाहते हैं तो आप इसे यूज कर सकते हैं यहाँ. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, could you give me a hand with this project? आप किसी एक प्रोजेक्ट पे काम कर रहे हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, but you have pain in your hand, so what you can say, आप क्या बोल सकते हैं यहाँ पे? Could you give me a hand with this project? क्या आप मेरे लिए इस प्रोजेक्ट को कर सकते हैं? क्या आप मेरी हेल्प कर सकते हैं इसमें? Could you please give me a hand with this project, right? So how can we use it? We can say, could you give me a hand with this project, right? So that's how you can use it, right? This looks really very formal, this looks really polite, तो आप इसे जरूर यूज करिए, right? Whenever you need somebody, जो कि आपको फिजिकली हेल्प चाहिए, तो आप वहां पे इस एक्सप्रेशन को बहुत शानदार तरीके से यूज कर सकते हैं, टू हेल्प फिजिकली, राइट? ये याद रखिएगा, कीवर्ड है ये, कि जब भी आप किसी ऐसे इंसान की जरूरत है आपको, जो कि आप चाहते हैं कि वो आपको फिजिकली आके हेल्प कर दे, राइट? तो उस टाइम पे आप इस एक्सप्रेशन को अच्छे से यूज कर सकते हैं, राइट? नाउ लेट्स टेक अ लुक एट दिस थर्ड एक्सप्रेशन. द थर्ड एक्सप्रेशन इज डू यू थिंक यू कुड. एंड ऑलवेज रिमेंबर दैट दिस expression is used when you want somebody's wish, when you want to know somebody's wish, when you want to know somebody's wish, right? That time we can use this expression. उस टाइम पे हम इस एक्सप्रेशन को यूज कर सकते हैं जब भी आपको सामने वाले की विश को अगर जानना हो, क्या आप ऐसा कर सकते हैं, क्या आप ये कर सकते हैं, क्या आप वो कर सकते हो. व्हाट इज दिस हियर? यू आर विलिंग टू नो हियर दैट व्हाट इज द विश, राइट? उनकी विश क्या है, दैट्स व्हाट यू वांट टू नो. ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट हाउ टू यूज दिस एक्सप्रेशन विद दिस ब्यूटीफुल एग्जांपल. सो यू कैन से, डू यू थिंक you could get a new car for me. Do you think you could get a new car for me? क्या आप मेरे लिए एक नई कार ला सकते हैं, राइट? सो दैट्स हाउ यू आर एक्सप्रेसिंग है, राइट? ये फील क्या है, लेट्स जस्ट ट्राई टू फील इट, राइट? इमेजिन द कॉन्सेप्ट, इमेजिन दिस वर्ड इन योर माइंड सो दैट यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड इन अ बेटर वे. लेट्स सी दिस. सो हियर यू एक्चुअली वांट टू नो समबडीज विश. आप सामने वाले की विश को भी जान रहे हैं यहाँ पे. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, डू यू थिंक यू कुड गेट अ न्यू कार फॉर मी? क्या आप मेरे लिए एक नई कार ला सकते हैं? ये एक विश भी है और एक क्वेश्चन भी है. फॉर लाइक व्हेन यू आस्क फॉर समथिंग टू समबडी, जब आप किसी से किसी चीज की मांग कर रहे हैं, राइट? सो दैट्स टाइम यू कैन यूज दिस. Now this was the first condition, that how to ask for something to somebody. So these were the three expressions which you guys can use to express whenever you want to ask for something to somebody. जब भी आप किसी इंसान से किसी चीज की मांग कर रहे हैं, whether it is help, whether it is a single pen, whether it is a car, whether it is a diamond ring, right? Whatever you want to take from that person as a help, you can use these three beautiful expressions in your daily activities. Now let's proceed for the next condition which we will have, that what happens that if you are ready to help, right? So for example, that do you think you could, right? So do you think you could get me a new car for me? So if you are ready to get a new car for that person, अगर आप तैयार हैं उस चीज को पूरा करने के लिए, अगर आप तैयार हैं कि आप उनका हेल्प करने वाले हैं, आप उनकी विश को पूरा करने वाले हैं, so that time like how to express the feelings, right? It is really very important that if you say normally yes, for example, do you think you could get a new car for me? Oh yes, I will, or I can, right? So but these are very boring expressions, right? We'll understand that how to use some interesting expressions to express all the things in English, right? So now let's move. Now the second condition that we have, that when you are ready to help, like we have learned that how to ask for something to somebody. हमने ये सीख लिया है कि किसी से कुछ रिक्वेस्ट मीन्स फॉर अ हेल्प हम कैसे मांगेंगे, कुछ चीज़ हम मांग रहे हैं तो उस प्रोडक्ट को हम कैसे मांग रहे हैं. In English we have learned all the things, right? उन सभी चीज़ों को यूज़ करने के लिए I have told you 4 expressions that you guys can use there. But after knowing all the things, उन सभी चीज़ों को जानने के बाद, now the question is what kind of expressions that you should use when you are ready to help. जब आप तैयार हैं किसी को हेल्प करने के लिए, तो उस टाइम पे आपका रेस्पॉन्स कैसा होना चाहिए. So how should you respond that time? That's what we are going to look in this expressions, right? Now we are going to focus that अगर हम रेडी हैं किसी को हेल्प करने के लिए, if we are ready to help, so what kind of expression that we should use, right? The first expression that we have is sure. It is very common, ये बहुत ही ज़्यादा common है, अक्सर हम use करते हैं, right? But we will look all the things in detail कि certainly, of course, it is nothing, that's absolutely fine. इन सभी को हम कैसे use कर सकते हैं, we'll see all the things in detail. I'll explain you, but you need to focus here at the first. Sure, right? You can use this word to express that if you are ready to help. Could you please give me your pen? Sure, take it. Sure, I can give you my pen. right? I have 2 pens, sure I can give you, right? So that's how you can use it, right? It's very normal. It, like if you're talking to your friends or classmates, like in the class, like could you please give me a pen? Yeah, sure, take it, right? So that's how you can use this. Okay, so you would say, it's very normal by the way, so it is said, sure, I have 2 pens, take it, right? So you can say here, sure I have 2 pens, take it, मेरे पास 2 पेन है, एक ले लीजिए, right? So that's how we use our expressions in daily activities. See, the next is certainly, right? When somebody is asking you that could you please help me a little bit in this, so that time you can answer that certainly. Certainly means surely I'm going to help you, right? It is said like if you are very sure to help somebody, if you are very sure, let's write it very sure. If you are very sure to help somebody, so you can use this certainly, right? For example, could you please help me to do this project because I have no idea how to do it. क्या आप मेरी मदद कर सकते हैं इस प्रोजेक्ट को करने में, बिकॉज मुझे आइडिया ही नहीं है कि हम इसे कैसे करते हैं. सो एट दैट टाइम यू कैन से दैट सर्टेनली आई कैन हेल्प यू टू डू दिस प्रोजेक्ट. सो यू कैन से सर्टेनली आई कैन हेल्प यू. इट मीन्स दैट यू आर वेरी श्योर, आप बहुत श्योर हैं कि आप सामने वाले इंसान का हेल्प कर रहे हैं वहां पर, राइट? यू आर हेल्पिंग दैट पर्सन, यू आर वेरी श्योर, राइट? यू आर वेरी श्योर अबाउट दैट हेल्प. So there you can use certainly, means you are very sure to do help there. I hope it's clear. The next expression that we have is of course, means you will use it at a place where you are going to help definitely, right? So there, if you're going to help definitely, you can use this, right? Of course I can give you my pen. For example, if I ask you that could you please come with me for shopping because I need an expert like you, right? आपके जैसा ही एक expert की ज़रूरत है. So there you could say, yeah, of course I can go for shopping with you, right? Of course I can go for shopping with you. So there what you can say, of course I can go for shopping with you, right? Of course I can go for shopping with you. I hope this is clear. Now let's look at the next expression that we have. It is nothing. It is nothing means ये तो कुछ नहीं, ये तो कुछ नहीं है, because this is very small task. That's how you can use it, right? For example, that if your best friend is asking you that could you please give me your project notebook, so there you can say that it's nothing. ये तो कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है, please take it, right? So if you are saying to your best friend, so you would say it is nothing. It is nothing, you can take it. You can take it, right? Because as he or she is your best friend, right? क्योंकि आपके वो best friend है, so like उनके लिए तो ये बहुत बड़ी चीज़ नहीं है. Like he or she wants to take your notebook for some days, right? That's very simple. That's not a big deal, right? That's really not a big help. So you would say, come on, it's nothing, right? So there you can say that, come on, it's nothing, right? So there you should use this. Now the next expression that we have, that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. It means that, for example, that if somebody is saying that thanks for organizing this wonderful party and it is very small deal for you, so you can say, oh come on, that's absolutely fine, right? So there you should speak like this. So if somebody is saying thank you to you, right, and if it is a very small task, if it is very small or very easy task, so there you can use that's absolutely fine, right? So if somebody is thanking you for a small task or an easy task, so you can say there that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. This looks really very formal and polite as well, right? So you must use these beautiful expressions in your daily activities, right? So that you can get a really good confidence by speaking all those expressions in your daily life, right? Now we will move next and we will see the next condition, the next situation that we will have. Like here the second condition is that when we are ready to help, right? जब हम लोग तैयार होते हैं help करने के लिए, but what happens that we are always not ready to help somebody, or like when it is not possible to help somebody, so how can we say that time, right? हम उस time पे कैसे और किस expressions को use करना है, that's what we are going to look, because so at that time you are refusing that you don't want to help somebody, right? आप किसी को हेल्प नहीं करना चाहते हैं उस टाइम पे आप इस तरीके से रिफ्यूज करेंगे ताकि सामने वाला कोई हर्ट ना हो। आई होप दिस इज क्लियर। फॉर दैट यू मस्ट लर्न दैट हाउ टू एक्सप्रेस दोज फीलिंग्स। उन फीलिंग्स को हम कैसे अच्छे से एक्सप्रेस करेंगे, दैट्स व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू लुक नाउ एट द थर्ड कंडीशन। नाउ द नेक्स्ट सिचुएशन दैट वी हैव व्हेन यू कांट हेल्प, राइट, जब आप किसी की मदद नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, लाइक किसी ने आपसे हेल्प मांगी और आप नहीं कर पा रहे उनकी हेल्प। अच्छा, हेल्प नहीं कर पाने की कोई दो रीजंस तो हो सकती हैं, राइट। या तो आप बिल्कुल स्ट्रिक्टली मना कर सकते हैं कि आप हेल्प नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, राइट, या तो कोई आप लाइक हेल्प करना तो चाहते हैं बट किसी मजबूरी के कारण, कुछ रीजंस के कारण आप हेल्प नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, राइट। सो इन दोनों कंडीशंस में हम देखेंगे कि उन्हें हम यूज कैसे करेंगे। इन इंग्लिश हाउ कैन वी से दिस? सो टू एक्सप्रेस दिस सिचुएशंस वी हैव टू एक्सप्रेशंस एक्चुअली। द फर्स्ट एक्सप्रेशन दैट वी हैव, आई एम सॉरी आई कांट हेल्प यू। आई एम सॉरी आई कांट हेल्प यू, राइट। मुझे दुख है कि आपकी मदद मैं नहीं कर पाया, राइट। इस तरीके की सेंस यहाँ पे जनरेट होती है, आपको समझ में आनी चाहिए, right? So like if somebody is asking, right, let's take an example that could you please give me your mobile phone? Could you please give me your mobile phone? But you have a kind of mindset कि आपको देना ही नहीं, right? So how will you respond? I'm sorry, I can't help you. Let's take an example that any one of your friends is working in any shop, right? वो आपके friend कोई एक दुकान में काम करते हैं। You have a kind of mindset कि like चलिए वहाँ पे डिस्काउंट मिल जाएगा कुछ, because my friend is working there, right? क्योंकि मेरा फ्रेंड वहाँ पे काम कर रहा है। So like आप इसी इंटेंशन से जाते हैं that the product will be cheaper, right? The product will be discounted for me because my friend is working there. But what happens that if you ask them like let's get some discount, right? कुछ डिस्काउंट मिल जाए, like if you when you ask this for the person, so that time they like they could say, वो कह सकते हैं आपसे that I'm sorry I can't help you. Why? Because like, there would be some restrictions as well, right? उनके वहाँ पर restrictions होंगी कि अगर उन्होंने ऐसा किया तो उनका loss हो सकता है, right? So there would be this kind of restriction, right? So that's how you can use this. तो आप इन phrase को use करके आप वहाँ पे like express कर सकते हैं कि that I'm sorry, मुझे दुख है कि like I can't help you, मैं आपको मदद नहीं कर पाया, मैं मदद नहीं कर सकता हूँ, right? मैं आपकी help नहीं कर सकता हूँ, right? So I hope this is clear that you have understood कि हम कहाँ use करेंगे इसे, right? Now let's see. The next expression that we have, I would love or wish to help you, but I'm sorry, I can't. This is very interesting, right? And this is important. By the way, this expression is used when you have a proper reason to refuse that, right? उस help को refuse करने का अगर आपके पास कुछ proper reason है, कुछ compulsion है, so there you can use this expression in this manner, right? So if there is any compulsion, right? So there you can use that, or if you have some reasons that you cannot help that person, right? So if there is any reason, that's why you are not helping them, so there you can use I would love or wish to help you, but I'm sorry I can't. It means that you are expressing that you wanted to help that person but you can't, that's why you are sorry, right? आप sorry कह रहे हैं because आप नहीं कर पा रहे उस काम को, आप करना तो चाहते हैं but आप उनकी हेल्प करना तो चाहते हैं but you can't because of some reasons, because of some compulsions, right? So there you need to use this expression, right? For example, that friend is asking that to show me the project, right? But your teacher has restricted, they had already warned you that if you show this project to somebody, you will be punished, right? आपको punish किया जाएगा अगर आपने अपनी project किसी और को दिखाई, right? तो उस टाइम पे आपके पास क्या एक proper compulsion है, एक proper reason है, so that time you can use that I would love to, you can say I would love to help you, but I'm sorry I can't, right? So there you can use I would love to help you, मैं आपको हेल्प करना तो चाहता हूँ, मैं आपकी मदद करना तो चाहता हूँ, but I'm sorry I can't, मैं नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ, sorry. So that's how you can use these expressions ताकि आपके फ्रेंड को बुरा भी नहीं लगे और you can use this expression at that time. I hope this is clear. So we have talked here some beautiful expressions which I hope that you guys would have understood everything from those expressions. Now what you have to do is, now you have to note down all the expressions in your notebook and revise it by speaking, right? Practice by speaking and try to learn and use in your speaking activities also, right? Because these are some beautiful expressions which you guys get to use in your daily activities also, right? So do this and feel the difference. For right now, this was all about these expressions. Now if you have got something to learn from this video, do like, share and subscribe to our channel. Now at the end, thanks a lot for watching this video. Keep learning and keep growing.